Hello and welcome back. This is Insti and I'm continuing playing Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. And last episode, well, we helped some young girls because they were in a wrong crowd, literally. Wrong crowd. Not just sneaking and kissing with boys, but actually playing with the powers they did not comprehend. And also we helped Nishka to become the greatest thief in Neverwinter, and now she is. Hooray! I'm good. Anywho, now we're continuing to become a squire, I think, and wait, I'm going. Yeah, I'm going. I'm confused. Again, I'm confused. Oh, all right. We help imps, but just because the one like to beat them. That sounded a little bit too bad for me. Although it netted us a chaotic points, but whatever. Wait, what is this place? Some kind of a temple, I imagine. Having a rogue in the party can be helpful for dealing with locks and traps. Yes. Priest of Lathander, Dawnbringer Natris. Insti, Mary said you'd be coming. Welcome to the Temple of the Morning Lord. You know Brother Merring? Who the hell was the Brother Merring? We were acolytes together years ago. I don't suppose you're planning on returning to West Harbor anytime soon. Oh. Yes, I believe so. Is there something you need me to do? It's my understanding that Merring has been attempting to carry out Lathander's work with a little more than a clothes on his back. Commendable but impractical. The temple here in Neverwinter has been prospering, and it's time to share some of that fortune. The sealed box contains a portion of our tithes. See that it gets to Merring safely. If anyone but Merring breaks the seal on the box, Lathander's wrath will strike them down. I'll make sure that Merring gets it. Thank you, Insti. Take this gold. It should see you to West Harbor and back. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? Show me what you have for sale. Vestments of Fate. Why does it cost only one? Usable by good. Aha. Do I need the water anymore? Tight box, well, Darish it goes. Do I want to keep the ocean painting? Not really. Oh, Vanya's key is worth something. That's great. Boots of Sun Soul. Empty fields. Is that some kind of a sign? Oh, it's karma. Okay, that makes sense. Dragon Blood? Golden Chalice of Lathander. Do I have that? I do. Oh, I don't think there's anything I really need from you guys, but I will drop these here because I don't think I need them anymore. Let's leave this place. It gives me the holies, like Niska said. And besides, they are different religion than I am. It doesn't really matter. We're all good here. That's enough. So anyhow, we are going now to become a squire. And I guess we'll have to do something after that. That would make sense. Honestly, I know it's a bit chaotic to release the imps, but still, if we only would taken the imps word that they were beaten, that's different. But bloody hell, the guy himself said he's beating and whatnot these animals, so I don't know. Imps are evil, but still, or are they evil? I can't remember. Maybe chaotic at least. Anywho, that's neither here nor there. I'll take a few chaotic points from that. He seems so suspicious standing there. I was thinking that maybe he had something to say to me. Maybe. Apparently he didn't. Anywho, in we go. Put your head in the hole, lassie. I don't know. If you know where that's from, good for you. So, Sir Grayson Gorret.
Blessings of Tyr be upon you. Sir Naval has told me of your predicament, and it so happens that I have need of a squire. This is unusual, to say the least. Usually prospective squires spend months, even years, proving themselves before they are permitted to enter the nobility. But Captain Brelena and Sir Naval both vouch for your character and your ability, and I have heard of your exploits in the city as well. Still, count yourself lucky to avoid years of caring for my horse and scouring the rust from my arms and armor. Your need is great, so I'll take you as my charge.
Aha. I serve no one. Who are you? That's it. And I'm a squire. Who are you?
I am Sir Grayson Corrit. My sword is sworn to Nasher, Neverwinter, and Tyr, and it falls to me to teach you chivalry, so that you will not dishonor me overmuch as your knight.
Okay. I will be honored to serve as your squire.
Good. You appear capable of defending yourself, so we'll not discuss that. The Brotherhood of Knights is one bound by the ideals of chivalry and honor. Without honor, a knight is nothing more than an animal with a sword. To be a knight is to lead a life of duty and responsibility. We are bound by a code that prescribes our every action. To be brave and valorous in battle against your enemies. To show no fear in their presence. To be just and righteous. To embody and uphold the laws of your lord and land. To be respectful to your enemies and kind to your fellows. To protect the weak and those who cannot defend themselves. All squires have these rules impressed upon them by rote and lash. But I suspect that you are mature enough to take the lesson without the cuffing.
I'm sorry, what was the middle part? I can't remember. I understand my duty.
Knowing the code of conduct is important for a knight or squire, but living by that code is paramount. To be a knight is also to live a life of service to your lord and realm. You will be expected to perform certain duties for the crown. Given your unique circumstance, these duties will be waiting for you after the trial. However, there is one observance that cannot be postponed. The vigil.
Okay, so what must I do?
Your vigil is a time for reflection and contemplation. It is a sacred tradition. All who would become squires spend a night in the solace glade. You must spend the night alone, of course. Most choose to reflect on their vows or to ask the blessing of their gods. On the next morning, I will welcome you into our brotherhood.
So, I'm ready for my vigil now.
Come then. I will lead you to the solace glade.
Hopefully I don't fall asleep.
Quora yet lives. You swore to me the Hostour would handle this.
We did, and we shall. I merely wished you to be here when the ritual took place, so you can see it for yourself. Have you brought what I asked?
Yes. Here is a hair from one of the pillows she slept on at the academy. And here is a thread from one of her robes she left behind as well.
Excellent. Yes, these will do. I can begin at once. But I shall also need a drop of blood from you to power this ritual.
My blood? Why?
Only from the blood of one strengthened by justice can justice be done.
Very well, but this stinks of necromancy.
Nothing of the sort. Necromancy is so obvious. No subtlety.
Korenos y porpe koromos.
A reflection, if you will. Drawing from the same fire, the same blood. I think she will find this animus elemental more than a match for her.
When will it be sent after her?
Patience, my lord. Where she walks, this elemental shall soon find its way there.
Okay, I think we missed one line there. I do apologize. I don't know why. Well, these things happen.
Every knight and squire of Neverwinter has touched this sacred ground. To Helm, to Tempest, to Torm, and to Tyr have prayers been given. Think on that. Think on the fellowship you wish to join. Perhaps clear your mind and think of nothing. I will return in the morning, and you will greet the new day as my squire.
I think I'll take a nap instead. See you in the morning.
Indeed, I take my leave of you and your thoughts.
I take a leave of my senses.
Are you here? I can barely see anything out here.
Wait, what? Is something wrong?
Look, the way trouble follows you, there's no way I'd let you come out here alone.
Oh, okay. Thank you for coming, but I meant to stand this vigil alone. It's tradition.
You really believe this stuff, don't you? Maybe I was wrong about knights. Well, I'm training just like you are. My mentor told me to follow his lead, so here I am. If you think I'm leaving now, think again. Anyway, I doubt I could find my way back to Neverwinter in the dark. Plus, I wanted to see if any of the gods would want to inflict further punishment on you.
Hopefully not.
Hey, did you hear something?
I didn't expect the girl to be here. We'll spare her the grief of crying over your corpse and kill her as well.
I'm right here, you know. Why don't you try?
Who are you and why are you bothering me?
We're the ones who've been sent to kill you, Squire. Try not to die too quietly.
Okay, I'll promise not to die too quietly. If I don't get stuck on the bloody... Well, hello there, assassin.
Solus Glade, huh? Talk about a poor name choice. Those men came out of nowhere. Don't you ever spend one night in peace?
I don't know. It's rare, trust me.
I believe that. Hey, the leader there. He's got a ring on his finger.
Got the
It's
finger.
a circle with teeth or spikes.
Or daggers.
Could be, I suppose. It's hard to tell with all the blood. Here, you take the ring. I don't want to hold on to it. Look, maybe I better slip away before your knight returns. I don't want you getting into any trouble.
Thanks for your help, Chandra.
Sure. Actually, in some ways, it was kind of fun. Good luck. And hopefully when we see each other again, you'll be Neverwinter's newest squire.
What happened?
I was attacked by Luskan assassins. They are not the problem anymore.
No doubt they caught wind of our plan and saw this as their last chance to judge you as they wished. Either way, their efforts have failed, and that is all that matters. I take you as my squire and bind you to the service of the throne of Neverwinter. This title also admits you into the nobility. For truly, there can be no charge nobler than protecting one's home from those who would threaten it. Come, Nasher should be informed of your change in station.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Anything else? Probably not. Let's go. Castle Never.
Ah, Sir Grayson. A pleasure to see you.
It is my honor to serve, my lord.
What brings you here? You look troubled.
My lord, it has come to my attention that this man stands accused of murder and is to be given over to Luskan for trial.
What you have heard is true. Is that why you are here?
I am here because this man is my squire and must be tried by your hand and the will of the gods alone.
What is this nonsense? This knight has no squire.
I would choose your words carefully, Ambassador, lest I think you are accusing one of my knights of speaking lies.
I only hear the words of a man shielding a murderer.
Then let the accused speak. What say you? Does my knight speak truly? Are you his squire?
Not by choice. Only in name and only if it keeps me from Luskan. I am his squire and I swear to serve Neverwinter faithfully and well.
Then it is true. That means this squire will be tried here, Ambassador, not within Luskan's walls.
There is no justice in this, but I was a fool to expect justice in Neverwinter.
Seeing that gloating smile strip from her face pleases me more than you will know. But this has bought only a little more time. Time we cannot afford to waste. We must find the truth of what happened at Ember, and quickly. But you cannot do so here. You have my leave to depart Neverwinter, provided you give your word to return for the trial.
Of course, Lord Nasher.
Travel to Port Last. Someone there can guide you to Ember. Then return with whatever you can that will prove your innocence.
It would be wise to speak to Hieramos in Port Last. He is said to be a fair man and vigilant of his people and the lands around. We'll see.
You are to be congratulated on joining the service of Neverwinter and its knights. Serve Neverwinter, and it will serve you. For now, go to Port Last. It should be marked upon your map. Once there, see about visiting Ember as well. Keep your resolve. I am confident you will expose the truth of this matter soon enough. And after this trial, I will have more duties for you.
I bet you do, my lord. I bet you do. Quick save. Because I kind of want to return the... Oh, we don't have Nishka. If I can, the book. We found this journal being used in a ritual within Neverwinter. It looks as if it belongs to a shadow priest. Indeed, let me see. That I shall have some of the many style cloaks examined at once. Oh, it gives only 500 XP. But I think if you have a thief, you could try to pickpocket it from Lord Nasher. And if it succeeds, you can return it again. It may be some time before they complete their examination, but for now, I thank you for bringing this to my attention. And please accept this token of my thanks for your vigilance. Thank you. So, we're doing fine. Nasher lost his mind, I think. Don't think. Dear peasants, what else did you expect? They really like me. They really like me here. Is this there outside? I guess it is. Now, can I have my rest of my companions, or do I have to go back to the... I'll have to go back. Okay. So... I guess sand is something we have to keep, although I kind of wish to change to Gara. Guara, I mean. Whatever. But I guess we keep the sand for now. So I'll go back to the inn, change people, and then we'll see what we do. Unless something happens in between, I'll see you when I'm ready to leave the port last. So, see you soon. Okay, we're ready to go. Actually, I was able to take Guara with me, so I take her because maybe we can continue her side quest at some point. So it's good to have her with us. Besides, she has nice spells. Not saying that Sand doesn't, but still. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to do except go to the port last. So let's go there right about now. Can I change it from here? Yeah. So that changes things. Bloody hell. Okay. I hate that. To the port last. Just as I had hoped that we could use Guara. But not yet, at least. Do we need to keep Sand to our trial? Maybe we do. Ah, and here we are in the illustrious port last. Watch where you step. You might get some of the local culture on your boots. God, Sand, you hold your nose so high it's wonder you don't wear your hat on it. I don't even know what that means, my dear, but I'm sure as far as your local expressions go, it's quite quaint and charmingly ignorant. Enough, you two, we have to gather information. We should find Hermos as quickly as we can. He can grant us access to Ember, and hopefully we can find some clues there. Asking some of the locals couldn't hurt either after we speak to Hermos, of course. Agreed, they may have seen something. As long as we use simple words, we may be able to get information out of them. I'll try to sort through that what we find as we discover it, but check with me if you're even curious about all we've gathered. I'll have a good sense for when we have enough to bring to trial. Alright, I'm glad to have you along. The pleasure is all mine. As exceptional as my skills are, it is good to see them put to good use. Okay. Charming a-ho. So what do we have here? The cracked anvil. Port last garrison. Nia's magical sundries. Or Nia's alliance arms in. The cracked anvil it is. Hello, Haljal Trondor. Hail, friend. Care to take a look of Haljal Trondor's wares? Blessed of Orkin. Do you carry any unusual items? Happens that I do, though I don't usually advertise. Here, have yourself a look. Mad Gent's boots. Remove blindness, deafness, 3 uses a day. Balhodri's constant heart. Yeah. Favor of Ilum Lura. Bonus dexterity, not bad. Helm of Cram Demos. Damage reduction 2, only usable by Paladin. Resistance piercing 5. Tempting. I might buy it and keep it as Oh. Do we get a new sword? I think we do. I think we do indeed. I'm due for an update. Tempting. Bow of the Black Archer. Bonus vs Elf. It feats require martial or elf. Okay. Devil's Right Hand. Hallowed Redeemer. I think that's a great... Oh, it's a bastard sword. It's good for against undead, I would say, yes. Little Death. Okay. Blade Piercer. Silk and Iron. Is that a... Scimitar? Yeah. Stolb of the Steppes. Falchion. Wild Drinker. Great Sword. Death Armor, 3 uses. Day Vampiric Regeneration +5. Nice. Okay, I'll buy this. I'll buy the helmet too. But I'll only use the helmet when I'm inside the towns or whatnot. Do I have something I could sell? Scimitar +1. Do I need venoms? Giant scorpion venom. I could save that. Well, I don't need Astral Blade +1. So I can sell that.
Yeah?
Elven Ceremonial Armor, not using that. Periapt of Wisdom. I might save it for now. Greater Claws of Concentration, nobody's using those.
Something you
Listening,
want?
really?
Oh, you're here. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. What is it?
So, new sword, finally. What is that? Strange ring. You found this ring on the body of one of the men who tried to assassinate you during your vigil. Its insignia consists of a set of what appear to be spikes or knives intertwined in a circle. The ring is otherwise unremarkable. Right. I wish I could, you know, just have 2 sets, but, you know, it's old game. Before we go, do you sell anything? Buy me wares, best import last. I bet they are. And Leva and Noduop. I want to talk to them, but I'll check the shops first. I know it's a bore, but I'll have to do that. Yeah. Careful there, watch the worm sage. I ought to tidy up, but there's never time. I'll be careful. Worm sage, that's used as reagent in certain spells. It's used to prevent the dead from rising, if I recall correctly. Yes, that's right, you have an eye for the obscure. Does Portlas have an undead problem? No, it's Ember, a little village north of here. The people were slaughtered horribly. If their bodies are attended, they'll return as undead. It's only a matter of time. I've not been Ember since the massacre, but I've heard that the bodies are rotting where they fell. Why haven't the bodies been buried? Ember is in Alaskan territory, and the Luskans haven't bothered. Not that I'd expect anything less from Luskan. Surely you can see that this is a crime. Those corpses mustn't be left to rot, nor should innocent souls be condemned to torment. Perhaps you could help. You seem a hardy sort. Alright, what do you need me to do? I knew you would understand. Look here, this is a worm sage extract, mixed with some other reagents. Excuse me. You need only sprinkle the bodies with this extract. If any soul remain trapped within, their negative energies will be suppressed, and they will be free to pass beyond this world. An overly dramatic description and assumption of the properties of soul, but she is correct. The worm sage will serve to fight the necromantic arts. Here, take this back. Sprinkle a pinch of the powder over each corpse you find, and that should be enough to put the spirit to the rest. I'll wait here for your return. I bet you do, but can I still see what you sell? So many things I could buy, which I don't because I don't have the money, but you know. Magic bag. Yep, we'll take that. It's not the bag of holding, but it'll do. You can have it. Was there another shop in here? No. Okay, let's start from the beginning and see what we can do with talking to people. Now, is this the what I'm looking for now? Jason. Somehow I doubt we can be. Wait, I was going to say that somehow I doubt that visiting at the Ember would be.
I'm
peaceful.
surprised you have the courage to show your face here. A lot of people here had friends in Ember. If they find out who you are.
I am not responsible for what happened, and I'm here to clear my name.
You're free to conduct your business here, but you'll be watched. If you have questions, ask them now. I'm a busy man.
What happened at Ember?
Innocents slaughtered. The village burned to the ground. All done by you. My only regret is that Ember falls under Luskan jurisdiction, not mine.
Why are you so certain it was me?
There was a witness to the attack. You were described in great detail.
Aha. I'd like to speak to the witness.
Out of the question. She's been through enough. And besides, you won't like what she has to say.
Diplomacy. I need to speak with all witnesses, no matter what they may say about me.
Very well. You may question the witness, but you shall do it in my presence. Bring the girl here.
Yes, Captain.
Chandra? Chandra, is that you? Elaine, you survived. Thank the gods.
Chandra! It was horrible. They butchered everyone.
Elaine, it's all right. Shh. Look, I brought people to help. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You! Chandra, it's him! Why would you bring him here?
I'm not responsible for what happened at Ember.
I saw you murder those people.
No, Elaine, it's not true.
I know what I saw. They had no weapons. Some even surrendered. But he...
We're here to help you, not to hurt you.
That's right, Elaine. We're here to help, all right?
It was trade season, and the shipments into Ember had fallen off. I had decided to trade along the south roads. When I came back to Ember, I heard the screams and saw the smoke. I left my wagon and went into town. That's when I saw the bodies. I saw him kill the quartermaster while he was on his knees, begging for his life.
You saw this man here do the killing blow? And was it just him? And where did he...
Sand!
We don't have all year, girl. Nor do I have the patience when the trail of these killers grows colder.
There were others, but I didn't see them closely. I ran as hard as I could to Port Last, and they took me in. But you did do it.
Or someone that looked the part. There are many magics that can cloak one's appearance, even allow one to change shape.
I know what I saw.
Yes, but didn't you hear what Sand said? It could be basically just magic. Don't you think it's a possibility that it was someone else disguised as me?
I suppose it's possible, but I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, thanks for considering it, at least.
You're welcome. Is there anything else you need from me?
Who else was there besides me? Were any of my companions there?
You had about a dozen of your friends with you. But I don't recognize anyone with you now.
A dozen, you say? Interesting. Do go on.
So you didn't see a dwarf, a gnome, a half-demon girl?
Well, no. I believe they were all human.
Well, considering that those two and the gnome account for at least half of us, that might seed some doubt.
More than half in spirit.
Yes, you keep telling yourself that.
But you could have just hired others.
Yes, my dear. But as your hesitation suggests, why would anyone do that when they have trusted allies who would follow one anywhere, despite their common sense?
Wait, what?
No offense.
How did you manage to get away if you got close enough to identify me? Yeah, because they needed one to, be an eyewitness.
I don't know. I just started running. I guess they didn't notice me.
You were lucky, Or perhaps they let you escape.
That's all I need to know. Thanks for your help, Elaine.
I'm sorry to have put you through this, Elaine. Guard, please see that she reaches her quarters safely.
Listen to me. If we can get her to work for us, her story of tears will sway the court in our favor.
Elaine's not some tool, Sand. She's just survived the massacre of her town, which someone caused to get to us.
Girl, if we do not use your friend, the Luskins will, and they will use her testimony to kill our friend here. So, please dispense with your convenient morality. Either we use her or they do.
I'm not gonna say she's been through enough. I don't want to make her a target, but I can't also go with if I can find a way to use her, I will. If she dies as a result, so be it. Well, I'll go with... I'm good. Remember that. I'm good. Good. She's been through enough, and I don't want to make her a target.
Good. Glad to hear someone here is making some sense. Leave her alone, Sand. I mean it.
Forget it then. I can't help this matter if you won't heed my counsel. Maybe you will when you're hanging from the gallows, twisting in the wind.
Well, that would be end of the game then. So, do you have anything else to tell us?
What brings you before me?
What do you know of Black Garrus?
A Luskan archmage of some power. Not someone you want to cross. Like many of the Arcane Brotherhood, Black Garrus aspires to rule, regardless of what harm it may cause.
I think you will find that attitude common among most of the Huss Tower, and Garrus in particular.
What worries me is that he may succeed.
Why do you say that?
He's amassing power at a pace I dislike. I suspect his brothers are beginning to grow wary of him.
What makes you think so?
Followers flock to his side like vultures to a battlefield. 2 in particular keep me awake at night.
Which 2?
The woman Torio Claven and that giant Lorne.
Ah, and so the pretty little circle reveals itself.
Torio you might know as Luskan's ambassador to Neverwinter. A treacherous snake, that one. The other one, Lorne, lacks Torio's guile, but compensates for it with brute force. He's a savage fighter and extremely good with a blade. I suspect he handles most of Garrus's dirty work.
What can you tell me of Port Last?
I'm no common magistrate with idle time to chatter about village life. I'll be happy to discuss the finer points of Port Last with you when you're no longer a suspected mass murderer.
Okay. I shall do what I can to clear my name.
So be it.
Luskan is a threat to you, isn't it?
Of course. The Luskans would lay claim to our harbor for their warships. Having secured such a prominent location, they could mount a swift attack on Neverwinter. Or Waterdeep, for that matter. They talk of a peaceful coexistence, but I know their words to be false. Luskan's difficulties with Ruithim may have come at a fortunate time. As long as Luskan is at war with their island neighbor, they cannot turn their attention elsewhere.
Okay, farewell. Well, that was enlightening. No other named characters, no? Is that nice? Wait a minute. Probably neighbor's washing machine. At least I hope so. Anywho, quick save. So these are Noduap and Enleva. Hello. Oh, the almighty Wendersnaven. The Wendersnaven, yes. Who are the Wendersnaven? The Wendersnaven see all, but none can see them. I see, yes, they see. Where would I find the Wendersnaven? The Wendersnaven know all, but none know them. Yes, none know, but we know. Yes. No. Oh. I don't think you two are listening to me. Maybe we should put these two fools in a room with Aldanon. This chattering madness is something I would like to subject Hrobnar to, if only to make him understand what it's like to listen to him. Yeah, maybe we should take a Hrobnar here once we have the time. Anything you can talk to me? Maybe we need to go actually to the inn. Is this? No? What? Only a few more hours. I know the feeling, mate. I know the feeling. You there! Stop right where you are! Is there a problem? The problem is that you massacre the people of Ember and we don't let murderers run loose in Port Last. I've only been accused of the crime, nothing has been proven. We know you were at Ember during the massacre, that's proof enough for us. You've been talking to Elaine. That's right, she told us all about you and what you did. I know Elaine believes it was me, but she is mistaken. You'll forgive us if we don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth. We're going to arrest you for disturbing the peace. You're going to become violent and regretful. We will be forced to kill you. You're a guard charged with protecting Port Last, correct? An honorable position, if I'm not mistaken. You're damn right it is. What's your point? Is it also your duty to mete out justice whenever you feel like it? What does it matter? Ember needs justice. My guilt or innocence will be determined at my trial, not here and not by you. Alright, you can go. Don't think we won't be watching you, though. Well, at least that worked out peacefully. Dock worker. That means quick save. So, I guess we'll go to the inn and see what we can learn from there. Falgor, do you know anything? Welcome to Alliance Arms. What can I help you with? Can you tell me anything about what happened at Ember? I can tell you plenty, but whether any of it's true, well, that remains to be seen. What have you heard? Take this rumor for start. Some folks say it was Beast of the Duskwood that savaged Ember, revenge for disturbing their nests or some such. Frankly, I'm inclined to believe that one. Port Last had a bit of a werewolf problem not too long ago. Wouldn't surprise me if there's more of him hanging about. I see. What else? There was this Luskan woman sniffing around a while back. According to her, some adventurers strolled into town and slaughtered everyone, just for chuckles. Nothing but lies come out of Luskan lips, so you can ignore that one. That's just my opinion, though. Anything else? Then there's Elgon, one of my regulars. He claims he was there, saw the whole thing. I wouldn't exactly call him a liar, but he's always talking about his adventures, which conveniently happen when no one else is around. Other than Elgon, you don't know of anyone else who saw what happened. Well, Hieronymus seems to have a quest staying with him nowadays, with guards and all. Could be one of the attackers, more likely survival. Where can I find Elgon? Head over to the common room. He is probably telling the story for the 100th time. Okay. There's somebody by the fire named Malin. We are talking to Malin too. You're not from around here, planning on staying a while or just passing through? Just passing through. Anything you can tell me about this place? Depends what you mean. I don't know much about Port Last, but I could bend your ear for hours about the land betwixt here and the Luskan border. Mostly it's trackless forest, though they say the wood has magic properties. Though they say. Me, I don't cut down trees, not when there's dryads and worse lurking about. The only place of note is the Duskwood Grove, but it's gone strange of late. Used to be deer there, and plentiful hunting. Now something's driven all the deer away, nothing but ferocious beasts and stranger things for miles around the grove. Even Ranger can find trouble in the grove, you do better to stay away. I'm investigating murders in Ember. What's to investigate? The village is destroyed and everyone's dead. Could have been brigands or God knows what else, but Lord's justice won't bring those villagers back to life. Do you know of anyone who might have witnessed the attack on Ember? Maybe 3 days gone, I was passing just south of Duskwood when I spied a column of smoke. I'd say it was coming from the ridge just above Duskwood Grove. Could have been some travelers stopping for the night, or it could have been that someone's made a home for themselves. This cave up there and a good spot for a camp. Either way, the grove is an hour's walk from Ember, maybe less. Whoever up there may have seen what happened in the village. Anything yet you can tell me about this place? Do you mean Port Lost or the Grove? I'll ask that anyways. Depends what you mean. I don't know much about Port Lost, but I could bend... Okay. I'll go with the... Yeah. I appreciate the help, Malin. Just watch your back. The Grove's not known for being friendly to strangers, and if somebody's made a home on that ridge, well, could be they're just crazy. You better hope it's as simple as that. Okay, farewell. Elgun. I had just lined my arrow in the deer when I heard a growl. I turned around. There was the biggest, blackest wolf I've ever seen, coming right at me. Lucky for me, I had my enchanted dagger with me. With his jaws only inches away from my throat, I lunged and with a quick twist of a blade, I cut out the beast's heart. How the hell, that's marvelous. Ooh. I was a bit tired after all this fun in the Duskwood, so I decided to head to Ember to rest up, and that's when I smelled the smoke. I ran there as quickly as I could, and what did I see? The village in flames there. Definitely some people being slaughtered by cruel and evil men. There were dozens of attackers, heavily armed, aided by foul creatures. Demons, I think. So what did you do? The only thing I could do, I attacked. I cut down 2 of them before they knew I was there, but the others, seeing what a threat I was, ganged up on me. I slew several before one of them snuck up from behind and knocked me unconscious. The enemy must have thought me dead, because when I woke up they were gone. Yet hardly a scratch on him. A tale well worth its weight in words, no doubt. And what of Ember? Sadly, I was too late. Everyone was there. There was a little more I could do, so I returned to Port Last. At least you tried, Elkin. The man is clearly a fool, but it is his audience that concerns me. Such tales could be used against us. We should question Elkin and see about the facts of his tale. I haven't seen you around here, just passing through. You were hunting deer in the Duskwood. Malin says there's no deer to be found there at all. I saw plenty. I don't know what she's talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me. I spoke with the survivor. There were only about a dozen attackers at the Ember, and nothing was mentioned about demons. A survival? Well, that's a good news. With all that smoke, I'm sure I could have been mistaken. Tricks to the eyes and all that. Now, if you'll excuse me. Farewell for now. He's a slippery one. Let's ask around town and see if anyone else can help shed some light on some of these more flamboyant statements. Okay, serving bench. Can we talk to serving bench? I'll be with you a moment. So we need to talk to someone. Falgor, maybe? Who do I need to talk to? Well, this is a bit of a problem. Maybe merchants? There really aren't that many people to talk to. Port lost card. Can you, Naya, tell me something about the... No. Yask, maybe? Oh. Show me what you have. Colored and smooth hands armor. Interesting. Bonus where save. Evil. Evil. He must carry shield. Tower sealed. Ooh. Ooh. Although I do have a mirror shield, so I don't think I need that. But it could be nice for... This is gonna cost me quite a lot. But I'll give that...
Yes.
To Kelgar. He's only got Tower Shield +1. Which I will sell now.
Follow me.
We're out of money.
Now.
Hopefully that's not too bad. So who do I need to talk to? Can we see Elgan's tale? You should question Elgan and the other local townsfolk about his tale and try to find the holes or contradictions. Okay, but who do I need to talk to? Can you help me with Elgan?
What brings you before me?
Okay, I'll go around and check who do I need to talk to about Elgan, and I'll see you once I find the person, so I'll be right back. Okay, there's Kalindra around here. Let's talk to her. Many pardons, but I have a lot on my mind. Is something wrong? My partner Bradbury, Ray, he is 2 days late for our meeting. He's a northern and fool, but he is good with pick and wage and has brought much silver to my house. I was planning to talk him to arm with me, but he heard tell of a valuable ore in Duskwood. You two are miners? I am an artisan and a master trader. Strength can mine and quarry, but wit is needed to fully utilize it. It's something humans have never understood, but at least you're making an effort, something most humans don't bother to do. It's almost as admirable as dwarves wanting to be monks. Oh, sorry. When one sees a suit on anvil, one calls it a suit, not silver dust, if the name fits, that's the name you use. Besides, she's from Amn, you know how they are. It's the Amnish thing, you know. Each entitled to their own opinion, even dwarves. What does Bradbury look like? He is hard to miss. His hair is bright orange like flame blooms in the desert. If you happen to see him, just tell him I'm still waiting. Okay. But where is a person? So we talked to Malin, we talked to Falgor. Elgan, we need something. Am I missing? I don't know. I don't see anyone here. Except you. I think I've been everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna check this, so I'll be right back. Okay, so it should be Haljal who we need to talk to. Do you know anything about what happened to Ember? Haven't heard much more than the rumors through that idiot Elgon claims to have been there. Even 40 others, he says. Pah. So I heard, you doubt his story? Man can't handle a butter knife, much less a stout blade. I took a pity and tried to teach him a few tricks, but he was hopeless. We should bring this little fact to Elgon's attention. We need to take some of the wind out of his tails and quickly. Okay? So, I talked to Yask, but I totally forgot Haljal. Oh, bloody hell. That's a bit of a bother. I should have realized to talk to Haljal. I talked to everyone else except him. How did I miss that? Aloth? Sand. Aloth. That's Pillars of Eternity. Why do I think sand and Aloth are quite similar? Well, no, they are not similar, but for some reason it brought Aloth in my mind. Anywho, that's neither here nor there. Let's go and talk to Elgon one last time. Okay, again, I'm sure I can spare some time for you. Sure, alright, what do you want to know? Haljal said you can barely handle a blade, yet you managed to kill many of these attackers. What? He's wrong. I didn't need his training. I learned to fight somewhere else. Look, it's obvious you know I wasn't there. What do you want from me? Why did you say you were there? Free ale and the attention of women, of course. You think someone like me could get that otherwise? Tell me what actually happened. I'd heard there was a triad in the Duskwood, so I figured, well, you know how triads are, with men, I mean. Oh god, so predictable. I didn't get too far in before the wolves chased me away, so I decided to stop in Ember for a while. Then I saw the smoke from Ember, so I didn't dare to head that way. By the time I got back to Port Last, people were already talking about the massacre. No one around here seemed to know what really happened, so I figured I might as well embellish my involvement. No one's getting hurt, right? Lies serve no one. Someone may be harmed by the tales you're telling. Oh please, all the harm's already been done. Everyone think you're a witness if Ember's attackers hear about you. Oh no, I didn't even consider that. Everyone, I have an announcement. That should keep his mouth closed. We didn't need him spreading any more of those wild tales before the trial. Well done, let's move. Okay, we dealt with Elgon's tail, so that's good. I'll make a proper save though. So what's next? We have Bradbury disappearance, Duskwood on Duskwood Ridge, Naya's duty. We could go Ember first and then to Duskwood. Okay, so Ember first. By the gods, these villagers, they were cut down like dogs. Look at the people, none of them have weapons in their hands. There wasn't even a fight. I was just traveling through here last season. There was the quartermaster's house. And Alain's home. By the gods, who could have done this? These villagers, none of them were soldiers. It would have been a massacre. My dear, it was a massacre. Come, let us see what we can find. Okay, I'll put the helmet on, just in case we'll need to fight. And quick save. Hold on a moment. I heard something moving in the well. It could be a survivor or one of the murderers. I say we find out. Yes, we will. Did I... Wait. Ah, okay. Come on. I guess we use it on the cat too. Everybody's... Hold on a moment, look at this. What is it? The corpse is unusually discolored, much different from usual decay. Good eyes, what does it mean though? Just doing my job. The sooner I put together these pieces, the sooner I'm... These wounds are superficial, not deep enough to kill. And the scent coupled with the discoloration of the skin here and here, this man died from poison, an unusual one at that. You won't find it any of the apothecaries or potion shops in Neverwinter, but it's a local favorite among several of the less friendly assassins guilds in Luskan. I don't even know how you can tell that. Trust me, I've seen a lot of death over the centuries. Let me take a sample from the body. I think it will serve as a valuable piece of evidence. I think we should keep searching for more clues. There may be other items that Emperor attackers missed in their haste. Yes, yes. Yeah, I will sprinkle the cats too. Come on, we are standing on the corpse. Okay, we need to check the well. I saw the boy over there. That's the dead body. And the book on the ground. Why are you not following me, Sand?
I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader.
Are you going to follow me, Sand?
I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader.
Let's go with Nia.
Follow me, now.
I don't know why the sand isn't working.
Yes.
I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader.
I am certain.
I concur.
Follow me. Follow me, now.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with Sand. Now, let's check the well first. This well stands silent, untouched by the flames, and that ravaged ember rope hangs down in its depth. Climb down the rope. Oh! Bit bigger area than I thought. There's a boy over there. I think we know him. I knew I'd see you again, and you're finally here. Are you alright? I'm hungry, but I'm okay. What happened to the village? Men came. When I saw them, I knew they were the ones who would kill everyone. There was no place for me to hide except in the well. I watched them kill all the people. I didn't want to, but it felt important for me to see what happened so I could tell you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Who did this? There were 12 of them, I think. They had dark armor and one of them looked like you. I knew he wasn't though. And how did you know that? When I really focused on him, he started to look different. I saw a man who was big and mean, like an ogre but bald. This testimony could prove useful. We could take him with us back out to Neverwinter when we're done here. You've been down here all this time? Yes, I knew you would be coming here, so I waited. I'll take you to the port last. You'll be safe there. I can make it on my own. Alright. But be careful. I'll wait for you at Alliance Arms Inn. Falker always has some extra food and places at his hearth. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's the knife you gave me. It helped me to survive down here, but I won't need it anymore. Bye. Okay, that worked out nicely. Oh. What is this door then? The Duskwood, Goblin Camp. Huh? Well, we might as well check these. But we have to go back to Ember, though. Uli, more intruders! Wake up, wake up! What happened there with my throat? Stay back or we kill you. I don't mean you any harm. Other intruders say the same thing, then he attack us. Who was this other intruder? He was human, very fast with sharp weapons. He killed some of tribe, but we kill him too. Gleck take his skull for trophies, stick shiny stones where their eyes used to be. We should find out more about this intruder. He could have been one of the ones who attacked Ember. Take me to Gleck. I wish to know more about this intruder. Why? Intruder was your friend? Actually, he may have been an enemy. You wait here. You wait here. We'll see if Gleck wants to talk to you. Gleck say you can come inside. He not think you're friends with the other intruders. But that no mean we trust you. We're watching you close. Okay, fine. That's fair, I would say, yeah. Oh, you're the Gleck. Ulip tells me you wish to know about the intruder who came to our caves. It is possible he helped commit a crime which I am blamed for. He was most vicious warrior. We would have been slaughtered were it not for our magic. Magic? Even the weakest of my tribe knows simple spells. A gift from our sacred glowstone. This glowstone, what is it? As I said, it's a sacred artifact of my tribe. We discovered it in the caverns shortly after we fled here. You fled here? Who were you running from? Our old tribe. We were prospering, yet the chieftain insisted on making war against other tribes. No surprise there. I proposed that we live peacefully. The chieftain disagreed. So I gathered the followers I could and deserted my tribe. Naturally, my former tribe attempted to hunt us down. It was futile to stand and fight, so we ran. Eventually, we found this place, and we have been here ever since. About the intruder, where is his body now? In ashes, little of him remains. I get his skull, his weapons, and his ring for myself. Ah, a ring. It's a shame there's no body, but the ring might prove useful. I need that ring. May I have it? My tribe earned this treasure with our blood. If you desire it, you must do the same. What do you need me to do? We share these caverns with a number of giant spiders. They do possess magic and are formidable foes. They have recently built a nest in one of their adjoining caves, too close to us by far. Destroying them all, and the ring is yours. Alright, I'll do it. Follow this tunnel to the edge of our domain. You will find the spiders in the caves beyond. Why the sand is not following me? That is quite annoying.
What is it?
Because we kinda need sand. Okay, do I need to give the voice command?
Follow me, now.
Okay, for some reason, sand was the only one not working properly. Bloody hell. So let's go and deal with the spiders. So that is the glowstone gate, that is the duskwood. I don't know, glowstone? Glowstone. Well, we go everywhere. Hello there. More traps, I see. Hello there, spiders. I guess we're supposed to kill you guys.
By my direction, attack!
Take that!
Honestly, I probably should heal. Nice. Could you deal with the trap, Nishka? Thank you. No. Oh, no. How many spiders? Okay, we still have more spiders to deal with. So where are we exactly? That is there. Duskwood. Ooh, or a dead body. Great. Heavy crossbow. Nice work. What is it? Can you identify it? Glorious Revolution. I actually... You can have the Glorious Revolution.
Yes. What is it?
Now the ore. You find a vein of ore. That's good to know. More spiders. Something. No, this is the exit to Duskwood, yes. Now. Whoa. I guess the rest of the spiders are somewhere over here. Ah! We're not killing that one. That is not to be killed. An enormous spider emerges from the shadows and scuttles towards you. Its massive abdomen glimmers with a pale, unearthly light. Uh-oh, looks like we made another friend, and it's a big one. That's one huge spider. It looks smart enough to keep its distance, though. It's not advancing, which means I can't get around and backstab. It's sure acting strange. It doesn't seem to be attacking, but what it wouldn't give a huge book to crush it flat right now. what I wouldn't give. Yeah. As it draws closer, the spider pauses, regarding you with multitude of eyes. What do you want? For a long moment, the spider waves its mandibles, as if considering its response. Then it begins to scratch a symbol in the ground with its foreleg. This spider is highly intelligent. Why? Those glyphs are close enough to writing. This is fascinating. I want to sell this thing to next carnival troupe we encounter. We'd make a fortune in gold. The spider completes the first symbol, inspects it as a moment, and adds several more. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. If he can't understand it, I say we'll leave it alone. It's been doing fine itself down here. Come on. So we'll have to come back later. Actually, I kind of want to do it now. So I'll go to Duskwood. I run back to the Neverwinter, change one party member, which is probably Nishka for now. We'll see first things first. Where are we? We'll have to come back later to this dungeon though. Just a moment. I feel I must warn you, the trees of the Duskwood act as a damper on magical energies. My considerable chance may be reduced while I'm here. Alright, thanks for the warning, we can adjust our tactics. Pleasure to help. To be honest, this little jaunt is turning out far more interesting than I'd hoped. I might even thank Neval if this keeps up. But enough, let me be silent, the Duskwood awaits. So where are we exactly? I kind of want to find a map exit. There's the map exit. Good. So, I'll jump to Neverwinter and hopefully nothing happens in between. I probably think the Druid is good for us to be in Duskwood anyways. Okay, let's change the group composition. We need... Okay, well, Nishka. Sorry about that, but I'll take the Eleni. Okay, I'm gonna level her up, so I'll be right back. Okay, here we are back at the Ember. I'll check the rest of the things around here before we go down the hatch, so to speak. Did I deal with... How do I know if I've dealt with all of the bodies? I don't know. Let's check the book. Quartermaster log. It seems we found the quartermaster's log, a little charred but intact. Let's see. He sure did keep a lot of notes. It's not as complicated as it seems. In fact, over the past few weeks, it doesn't look like many shipments actually came into Ember. Not even from Luskan. That's odd. Not if Luskan knew there wouldn't be any reason to send shipments anymore. Which would mean they knew the village would be destroyed. Let's have this logbook for the trial and see if they can explain their curious foresight in this massacre. I think we should keep searching for more clues. There may be other items that Ember attackers missed in their haste. I know. Any other bodies I'm missing? I know there's the one standing. Oh, you sneaky bugger. Well. And we leveled up. Oh, another one here. Yay! We found the last one. Good. You sprinkled nice worm sage powder on all of the corpses in Ember. Hopefully this will allow the villagers to rest in peace. All that remains is to return to Niam. Yep. Oh, right. Let's level up though. We are going with the divine champion. Where's diplomacy? It's in D, obviously. Might as well buy the law, parry, if I ever use it, which I probably don't. But it's okay, I can't buy taunt. Craft weapon. Then
Everyone follow me.
Level you up. And that's it.
Yes.
Kilgore. Taunt. And parry.
I concur.
Yes, and you can conquer concentration, obviously. Craft alchemy. Lore. Spellcraft. What else? Well, I guess I'll take the craft armor. Okay, Avasculate, control undead, big bees, crash beam hand, delayed blast, fireball. Okay, I'll have to take the Finger of Death. Or the Guided Sword. What does the Yes, let's take the prismatic spray. Okay.
Yes.
No, we're done.
What is it?
For now. Now let's talk to the person who was standing behind this house. At least I thought I saw somebody standing around here. Yes. Guivan of the road. Well, man, we keep running into each other. There's definitely more than the luck of the road at work here. Unfortunately, this will likely be our last meeting. Why is this our last meeting? I came here to explore the wonders of the Duskwood and found great tragedy instead. I've seen many things in my years, both wonderful and terrible, but seeing the fate of this town, I feel as if my remaining years have escaped me and my journeys must come to an end. The only thing left is for me to find a warm fire to rest my bones beside, and perhaps some eager listener to hear what I have learned from the road. Did you see what happened in the village? Unfortunately, no. I arrived after this senseless slaughter. All I can tell you is that it was not done by orcs or barbarians. Now I must go. Seeing this senseless massacre has made my soul cold. Naught to do now but find a place to sit out the rest of my days and try to forget what I've seen. You are welcome to stay at my home. You really mean that? I am very grateful, and I think I'll take you up on that offer soon. Your kind words have inspired me to make one last journey. When I'm done, I will find you and share with you my knowledge of the road. Oh, okay, that's nice. So back to the caves, and hopefully we can talk to the spider. We should... Oh. Nice. Wait, you leveled up?
Yes.
Did I forget to level you up? I think I did. Don't. Harry. Might as well go with lore and craft weapon.
Follow me, Now.
Good thing we came back because I totally missed that ore vein. Well, I'll see you guys once I'm next to the Kistral. Be right back. Okay, here we are, and if everything goes well, we should now understand what she is talking. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. It may be an outcast and it looks hungry, but not for us. The spider clacks its mandible excitedly and scribbles another series of marks in the dirt. If we find you some food, we'll be back. The spider continues to regard you with its many eyes. It might have understood you, or it might not. Yes, we will find food for you, I promise. And once we have it, we'll have a pet spider. But we'll have things to do. Hey, why you here? You turn around, go away. This is the closed stone cave. Only goblins allowed to visit stone. What's special about that stone? Give us power, make us strong enough to fight enemies like spiders. If we take this stone, we'll be leaving them at the mercy of their spiders. It is a little wonder they value it so much. Wouldn't the stone be safer with your tribe instead all the way out here? Why you ask dumb questions? Sacred glowstone lies by sacred pool. Always be that way. Okay, farewell. I'm not gonna take it. So have I dealt with the spiders now? I kind of remember what the Kisrael needs as a food, but I don't know where I get it. There's the Gleg. Have you dealt with the spiders already? It's done. That group of spiders won't bother you anymore. Then it is as my scouts have said. You have earned the ring and also the gratitude of my tribe. Ah, excellent. Another piece to the puzzle. Why, it's just a ring. You see these teeth-like projections around the edge. This ring is a symbol of the Circle of Blades, a group of murderers native to Luskan. The man the goblins killed was an assassin, very far from home, it seems. I think we should keep searching for more clues. There may be other items that Ember attackers missed in their haste. Okay. So I guess we go to the Duskwood then. Because I'm not gonna slaughter these goblins. So indeed, another strange ring. Where do I find that food? Hopefully it's not in the Glowstone Cavern. I don't think so, but who knows? Who knows? But let's check the Duskwood at least a little bit before we end. I shall make a proper save. Not so quick save. Wrong button. So we are here. This is the world map. And this is this kind of an area. We have a cave. Ancient tree. Are you guys following me? Yes, you are. Okay, good. What is this then? Why do I save? I already saved. Lisa? Lorne, why haven't you helped your Why haven't you held up your end of the bargain? Yes, Lorne, why haven't you held up your end of the bargain? Answer me. I can't bluff. Remind me about the bargain I seem to have forgotten. You're mistaken, I'm not Lorne. A perfect good bluff gone to waste. How am I supposed to keep you from the... How I am supposed to keep you from the gallows, I have no idea. Oh, I see, you're the one disguised him as them, trying to prove your innocence, I assume. Yes, I am. How did you disguise Lorne? Alteration power, a gift from former guest. It allows you to appear as whomever you wish for a time. Lorne and his men stopped nearby before heading on the village. From my tree, I spied on their conversation. The fool was simply going to rush in and kill everyone, and yet somehow blame you. I appeared and offered my help in the matter. I see. Continue. I offered to disguise Lorne and his men if they would bring me the glowstone that lies beneath this glade. He agreed, but I was a fool to trust him. See if you can get the powder from her. Her story is enlightening, but not the evidence that powder could be. Do you have more of this powder? Can I have it? And why would I give it to you? What's in it for me? Anything you like? A glowstone is corrupting the water that feeds the trees in this glade. One of the Lorne's men was supposed to bring it to me. Lorne has failed me, so you will bring the glowstone to me, and I will give you the alteration powder. Let's go get it. It's a fair trade as I see it. It belongs to the goblins. I'm not taking it from them. Then you are a fool, and we have nothing more to talk about. By the gods, if he is throwing away our every chance to win this trial, then there's nothing I can do. Oh, forget it. There's nothing more to be done here, or not done, as the case may be. Let's go. I'm not going anywhere. You're going to give me that powder or else. Alright, let's go. I'm not gonna fight her. And also, I'm not gonna kill the goblins for that stone. Nice, dire bear. That's one huge bear. Well, that's too bad. So I guess we can't... Well... Oh. Of course we can, we just need to go through here then. Oh, direwolves. Great.
Take that! Take that!
Next!
Okay. Anything else around here? More direwolves, yes. Not again.
Take that!
Again what? Oh, by the way, what's our level at the moment? We are 13. Okay, that's good. I can't remember what the maximum level is on the original campaign. It might be 20. Yay, more direwolves. Oh, direwolf alpha. Let's start with that then.
Take that! Take that!
So far so good. You might as well rest then. So what did you guys drop? Wolf tooth. Fine. Quick save. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, so treat. Gilla. Okay, that sounds interesting. Gilla and Miri. Look, Miri, visitors! What are gnomes doing in the Duskwood? Ah, look, not only do the woods have an infestation of gnomes, but they also seem to have gathered quite an impressive array of insects. So, did you see what happened in Ember? Ember, isn't that the human village, Gilla, the one we visited last 10 days? Just so, Miri, and we got all the wonderful mutton, remember? Ember was destroyed. Do you know anything about that? Destroyed? No, we hardly ever come out of the wood. Our work keeps us busy. They used to tell us on the lantern that the whole island could sink into the sea before we'd notice. There go Miri and Gilla after the insects again. Think of it, Gilla. Ember in ruins. There must be bodies everywhere, unattended, sheep and people both. We should go and pay our respect, don't you think? Who are you? I am Miri, and this is my sister Gilla. We traveled here from Lantern beyond the Sea of Swords, traveled here and decided to stay. Why would you leave your home? Oh, we were far too tidy for Lantern. It's a very messy place. We had boxes and boxes of insects sorted by class and tied up with strings. And the others were forever getting into our things, moving them about, reclassifying them, and writing us silly notes. Love notes, and always to Gilla. But Lantern is very far away, very far away. Very, very far. And now we could never go back, could we, Miri? Why not? We'd never quite fit in. Not anymore. This is our place and we're happy enough. We have each other, at least, don't we, Gilla? Yes, just so. What brings you up here? Insects, of course. The spiny hornfly and the yellow-tipped weevil. The Duskwood has them in abundance and in so many new varieties that we've never seen before. So you collect insects? Just so, we made a study of them. There are 20 varieties of hornflies, all manner of weevils and grubs. Not only that, we discovered 4 new aphids just here in the Duskwood. It's far more interesting than Lantern ever was. We catch them and sketch them and then name them and box them up. Trim and tidy, clean and neat. Everything in its place. Just so. This place is dangerous. How do you avoid the wolves? Wolves are no trouble, are they, Gilla? No trouble. Besides, we're very small and hardly a threat. Perhaps they've grown fond of us. You found this cave abandoned? Strange that you ask. When we first arrived, we found a woman living here, didn't we, Miri? Just so. She entrusted this place to us and then she went away. She said that her family had gone or been killed and she was off into the wild to build a new clan. That's odd. Was she a druid by any chance? I did not think there was one tending the Duskwood. Mind if I look around? We'd rather you didn't, to tell the truth. We like to keep everything just so. Our boxes and our samples and the insects, of course. It wouldn't do to go trampling them underfoot. Yes, Gilla, better that they leave, and soon. The Duskwood isn't the kind to strangers. Just the same, I think I'm going to have myself a look in the cave. Yeah, we are definitely checking the cave.
Not again.
The real Avoco.
Take that!
I definitely want to check the cave. Where are the miners? Did we find him? I think we did. This poor corpse must be Bradbury. Look there, you can tell by the hair. We didn't want to do it. We never want to, but the blood, the smell, it fills you up. Oh. Yes, Tilla, just so. So you two are werewolves. How did this happen? A woman was living here when we first came from London. She welcomed us, took us in, listened while we were talked of hornflies and weevils. In the night, she fell on us. She bit us, both of us, but not deep enough to kill. She wanted to make more of her kind. She said she was the last of the Duskwood pack. They'd hunted and slain all the rest. Where is she now? Gone, far away, maybe dead, we don't know. We try to stay away from folk, we truly do. We hunt animals, and when we can't catch any, we eat our specimens. We gorge on beetles and grubs. But when we meet wanderers in our lair, then the scent fills up, and then naught we can do. The blood flowing warm between our teeth, the taste of soft yielding flesh, just so. Okay. I guess there's nothing else to do than kill them.
That's it for me. Take that! Take that! Take that!
Oh.
Take that! Take that!
Challenging, yes. The most common of the lycanthropes, werewolves, are also the most complex socially. While some lead solitary existence, others form complicated ritual-bound societies. Okay?
Take that! Take that! Take that! Let
Come on, a little girl like me got you scared.
Take that!
Insect collection. There's something over here. Armor. Okay. Amulet of Harbors. Mind. Good. Harbor agent. Neutral. So it's not for me then. What about this? Ropes of Old Order. Usable monk. Now this might be what we need. Weevils, grubs and flies, all very much alive, captured by Mireille and Chilla. Each has been placed in a tidy little box with some soil and food. The boxes are neatly packed in a sturdy leather shoulder bag. So I guess that is something we'll take to the spider. I think it's that one. And that will be probably the last thing I'll do in this episode, but yeah. So about now that you have attained the rank of Squire, Ember, surrounding areas for items, knowledge, and that might help when you have spoken to Heramos in the Port Last Garrison and finished gathering evidence. You are to speak with Sir Naval to begin your trial. So Naval can be found in Lord National throne room. Yeah, I don't know if we have everything. I'm making my situation quite hard. Not killing goblins for the glowstone and whatnot. So once I'm back with the spider, I'll see you then. Be right back. Okay, let's see if I'm correct with my assessment that we have the food for Kistrel. Ah, yes, feed Miri and Chilla's insect collection to the spider. The spider deftly tears apart the little wooden boxes and thrusts its fangs into squirming weevils and grubs. After happily feeding for some time, the spider raises the fangs and scratches out another marking in the dirt with its foreleg. I think it wants to come with us. It looks happy. God, those fangs are huge, and it's still got insect bits on them. It seems we made a friend. I suggest you let it down it easy with a polite but firm refusal. The spider waits, looking at you expectantly. I'd be honored to have you join us. If you're sure. It seems nature has given us a gift, and we need all help we can get. Allies from nature are welcome. I hope we can gather more. Nature has many gifts, and she will support us in our struggles as long as we respect the land. I cannot believe we're doing this. Well, we let Kropna tag along, didn't we? Didn't we? Oh, yes. The spider twitches its mandibles excitedly in the dirt. It sketches a single graceful rune. That looks like the Elvish symbol for friendship. Kistrel, a good name as any. Yes. The spider clacks its mandible twice, then scuttles away into the darkness. You sense that you will soon see the creature again. We will. You definitely want Kistrel with you, because it's actually quite cute for a spider. Anyways, I think that is enough for the episode. We'll have to check that we've 1000 XP granted for befriending giant magical spider. Nice. Very nice. So indeed, we have to check if we have something else to find about the Ember Massacre, or did I make my things a bit harder because I'm not gonna kill people or goblins for that. So we'll have to check that, how we deal with this. So I could go and try the trial, you know, and see how it goes. Because I don't know what else there is to do now. Except, of course, we have to return a few quests before we go to the trial. Anyways, we'll see if the trial is on the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.